afternoon everybody, welcome to Lunchtime Abs with Coach David on a Friday. Thanks for being with me. You ever had one of those mornings? I've had one of those, so I'm sure you've all been there. Today what we're going to do is 10 minutes of really nice quality ab work, but we're going to make a special effort this time to really protect the neck. A lot of people mention that they get occasional pain in the neck after having done abs and core work, and there's really no reason why that should be if we're doing everything with really good form and focusing on the exercises which really give us an opportunity to protect and not over tense or overstrain the neck muscles. Okay, so what we're going to do is start with some dead bugs. Now, unlike usual, as you quite often will see people completing dead bugs in the gym in this sort of position with the head up, we're actually going to let the back of the head be supported by the floor. Okay. So, nice and simple. What you will find is it might be a little bit tougher to keep the back flat because we're slightly elongating the abdominals by having that head back position as opposed to this. So we're going to do 10 on each side, see how you feel. Okay, so just nice, smooth and controlled. And remember, you're only moving the arms and the legs as far from the midline as you can control with the abdominals. Okay, so if going as far out as this, for example, is resulting in you letting the back raise up off the floor, then that's too far. Just reduce the range of motion to what you can manage. So keep those abs really tight, suck the belly button down towards the spine. 9. And 10. There we go. Right, okay, so you might be feeling that a little bit differently than how you would usually feel it in the gym with that head back. Okay, next one after that, we're going to do some Russian twists. Now, this one again, it's quite easy for you to begin to feel that your neck is pushing forward in this position. But what we want to do is just go body weight today. Heels on the floor or slightly up if you find that too difficult. So you can have them, if you find that too easy, you can have them up off the floor. And we're just going to lean back until you feel the biting point, just until you feel the abdominals activate, okay? So about there for me, I'm going to go side to side, keeping the neck nice and neutral. 10 on each side. You see how I'm trying to keep my head in line with the spine and try not to let it push forward or the chin tucked down towards the chest. Might feel a little bit on the lower back, but that's okay, just squeeze the abs a little bit tighter. Relax the neck and the head. 9. And one more on each side. Fantastic. Okay, good stuff guys, right. Get a good start now. Okay, so the next ones, we're going to do reverse crunches. Okay, so again, it's a really nice one where you can keep the back flat on the floor and give an opportunity to let the neck relax as you support the head with the floor. Okay, so arms either side of the body, and get feet up off the floor, push that lower back down, and we're just going to lift. Very small movement to get the hips off the floor. Okay, now because this is a bit new to a lot of folk, if you're not finding it very easy or very comfortable, what you can also do is alternative is just go for windscreen wipers. Okay. Tell that, not windscreen wipers, we'll go for double heel taps. Okay, so both heels together, tap the floor, back up again. Keeping the knees in a nice 90-degree angle, just down to tap and back up again. Tap and back up. Okay, so like I say, if the reverse crunches are a bit much, you don't feel comfortable supporting that much weight off the floor, just go for the double heel taps. Okay, right, 10 of these guys, let's go. So just a small movement to get the hips off the floor, but you can see how we're keeping the head nice and stable, nice and supported on the floor. And take your time with these. Nice and smooth, try and roll the lower back up and off the floor, and back down. 9, and one more. There we go. Right, awesome stuff guys. Okay, so one more exercise of this little sequence, and then we'll do the same round through again. The next one is what's known, straightforwardly enough, is a straight arm plank. Okay, so straight arm plank is your standard We do 30 seconds in this position with the tailbone tucked under, the glutes engaged and the abs tight. The trick to this is not to let the head drop down. I see a lot of people find themselves, when the going gets tough, the head begins to drop, okay? And then all of a sudden there's a lot of tension up the back of the spine. So we're going to focus on not doing that. Keep the head and the spine all in nice alignment. And we'll keep that position nice and straight, okay? That's a bit easy. You can always go down into this position for the elbow plank, but the same principles apply. Don't let your head drop and don't look up and forward, okay? Right, 30 seconds of these. Let's go then. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we've got a little bit there. Okay, so the tailbone's tucked under, the abs are engaged, and the head's in a fully neutral position, okay? So just looking straight down. Okay, so 30 seconds should be fine. This is about refining your alignment and making sure your neck comes out of this fully formed, fully functional. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, good stuff guys, that's 30 seconds. Awesome. Right, okay, so we've got the same 4 exercises to go through. I'm also going to incorporate some other versions, just in case you're finding any of these a little bit too much. It's such a cracking pace. So we go back to our head back dead bugs. And again, if it's a bit much, having to get that head down and the abdominals a bit elongated, just go for regular heel taps. Okay, so instead of arms out and back, legs out and back, just go for heel tap, okay? And that, in this position, will still get you loads of ab activation, okay? So 10 on each side, pick the version you want to go for, and really suck that belly button down to the spine, okay? Fantastic. Okay, so no matter how much you're tempted to try and pull the chin up and really crunch the abs, this is a slightly different way of doing it. By no means easier, as you're probably realising. Right, okay, so nextly, Russian twists. And again, if you're finding those not comfortable, if that lower back is beginning to pull a little bit, the alternative in this case would be simply to get the knees up, feet together, and do some windscreen wipers, so side to side. Okay. So trying to control that range of motion with just the sides of the abs, okay? And in the same position, you'll still have, your head down and flat on the floor, okay? Right, so either Russian twists or windscreen wipers, whichever you reckon you're up for. Okay, let's go. 10 on each side. This is all added adventure. If you've been attacked by a wild animal, you've got all that to enjoy as well. He doesn't like being the centre of attention, obviously. Okay, once you've completed 10 on each side, guys, give the abs a little bit of a break. Nice going, right, okay. Okay, what we got next? Our reverse crunchies. Now the alternative, as I've mentioned before, is the double leg heel taps. In that case, is just to let them drop together and back up again. So you can do 10 of those. And anyone that's up for it, a little bit more challenge, is 10 reverse crunchies, okay? Whichever you do, remember head back on the floor. That's the most important lesson to learn today. Okay, right, let's go. Try not to push down with the arms too much. Try and suck the belly button up towards the ceiling. There we go. Awesome. Good stuff, guys. Right, okay. Last but not least, we got our plank position again. So as I said before, elbows or straight arms, whichever you're more comfortable with. The key thing here is to keep the body nice and neutral through the spine. Okay, so tuck the tailbone under, abs engaged, and 30 seconds starts now. Okay, so don't let the head drop, remember, don't look forward, just straight down. Try and imagine the body as being, well, literally like a plank of wood, I guess. Just one long, straight, tensed piece of equipment. And keep those elbows driving down into the floor. Okay guys, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. There we go, right, awesome stuff guys. Okay, well, quick little routine that one. Nice, fast, in and out. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe even learnt something today. So I will catch up with you all again soon. Take care.